Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to share with you guys an updated way of how I do my fills. So this client of mine had 4 weeks that I did her nails. If you guys want to know how I did this design she has on now, it was a rose quartz design. I will leave the link of that video down in the description box. And 4 weeks have passed, so she came for a fill. As you can see, I sprayed alcohol, disinfected first, then I pushed back the cuticle with my favorite cuticle pusher. I also link that in my Amazon favorites list. That cuticle pusher is from Orly. It's like $6 or $7. And I pushed back the cuticle first, then I put a little napkin under. These napkins, I also have them in my Amazon's list. It's the ones they use for cars, the blue ones, because they're lint free. So I put it under so all the dust can fall on there and my area can remain dustless when I'm doing the rest of the work. So I'm using this bit to remove gel. I love it because it is amazing at removing gel. It removes it so well. This bit, I sell it in my online store, but it is temporarily closed, you guys. I always repeat this in my videos because I do get comments asking, your online store isn't open. It is temporarily closed, and I will announce here when I open it. Okay, so I'm removing all of the gel first so I can see if there's any lifting or if there's any damage underneath the nail. So it's a must. You have to remove any polish, regular polish, any gel. As you can see here in the thumb, as I'm removing the gel, you can see that there is lifting. Only in this nail there was lifting. So I'm going to show you how I fix all of that lifting as well. So once you remove the gel, you can see everything clearly. And you can see here where the lifting is. So after I remove the gel, I still have that blue little napkin under because I want all that dust to fall on there. I'm using my favorite cuticle bit. I also sell those in my online store. And I'm going to try, you guys, to open it ASAP. I'm working hard on that, so just be a little more patient with me. I will have all of this available soon. So I'm going to remove all of that dry cuticle. Remember that growth that we have to prep it again as if we were going to, as we prep the natural nails anytime, okay? And I do have a video on how I prep natural nails. I will also leave that video link down in the description box. Now this bit, I only use it to either cut down the nails or when there's lifting. So you have to kind of find where the lifting stops and carefully, on a very low setting, mark it. That way it's easy to just cut off that part, because if we leave it, it's gonna just lift the whole nail. So as you guys saw, I removed that lifting part, and now with my sanding bit, this is a zebra sanding bit, and it's fine, and I have it on low speed. And now I'm just gonna remove the shine of all of the new growth, and at the same time I'm blending in the acrylic with the natural nail. I'm blending it in, that way when I fill with the acrylic, you won't see that growth line. I just don't like how that looks. It's my pet peeve when I see that. So now after I blended the acrylic and I removed the shine from the growth in the natural nail, I'm going to file just the sides and reshape that nail. Okay, now I'm removing all of the dust. We remove all the dust, making sure, and if you guys notice, that blue napkin is still underneath until I remove all the dust. Now I'm using my manicure brush, sprayed it with some 99% alcohol, and I'm going to remove all of the dust. Now I fold that napkin and I throw it away. Now this is a new brush that I got from this brand called Latina's Nail Studio, and it's the first time using it, so I was going to show you guys. This is my little cute dampen dish, and I'm using Nova Beauty's monomer. Dipping in the brush, I truly, spoiler alert, I love the brush. I will link down below her Instagram where you can order her brushes. They're very good quality. They're actually 100% Kolinsky. Some brushes say Kolinsky, but they're mixed synthetic and Kolinsky. These are actually 100% Kolinsky. Okay, now I'm using my Prep and Prime. Prep dehydrates the nail. I need to prep the natural nail. Remember, the growth is new natural nail that we have to prep as we always do. So now I'm putting the primer and getting them ready for my application. I now place this bead of clear acrylic as close to the cuticle area as I can without touching the skin. So I just gently put it and I pat, and then I make sure that it's not touching the skin, and then I just blend it into the rest of the nail. As easy as that. You guys, it just takes practice. Here you're gonna see me again. I place the bead and I carefully pat it as close to the cuticle area as I can, but notice I'm not touching the skin. Then I just blend it right on down with the rest of the nail. Doing acrylic nails, you guys, there's really no trick that I can say, do this and they're gonna come out flawless. I mean, there are little tips and tricks that I share with you guys, and I love sharing anything that I learn. I love sharing it with you guys. But remember that practice makes perfect. Don't give up. If you truly love it, keep on practicing and you're gonna get there. You are gonna get there. When I started, I remember it would take me forever to do one full set, and my problem was the cuticle area. I would always touch the skin, but it just took practice. And I feel like you guys, if you go and you see my first video that I ever uploaded, you can see my growth, and it's just the same. I'm the same as everyone else. It just takes practice, and the more we practice, the better we get, okay? So as you can see, that's how you do a fill. This one was a little bit thin in the edge, so I did add. You have to just look at the nail and see where it needs more thickness. So there we go, and I love it. So now that the acrylic is dry, I'm gonna go in with the hand file and I'm just gonna shape and straighten out the sides one more time, giving it that crisp look that I love so much. And I'm just gonna do the sides of all of the nails. If you notice, I don't touch the length at all. I never do until the end. Now this is my favorite bit that I showed you guys in my last video that I love using for the cuticle area. It's also listed in my Amazon favorites, you guys. Check out my description box because I put so much information there. So check out my description box if you guys want to know about a product that I'm using in each video. I buy a lot of my personal things on Amazon unless I say so different. You know, most of my like tools and implements, and I post them in my Amazon favorites. It's all in one list, so you guys could just make it easier for you guys, okay? So this is my sanding bit that I'm using now. I go over it really quickly, as you guys can see, just to remove any lines that the other bit that I used left behind, okay? So I'm just gonna go over it really quick and smooth out that nail. And this is when I'm gonna now straighten out the length. I file the length and make it as straight as possible. And I've noticed that doing it this way, when you turn your client's hand around the way that I did, that's when they come out as straight as possible. Now I'm just buffing the nails, getting them ready for the gel application that I'm gonna do, you guys. So this video was just about how I do the fill. If you guys want to see the gel design that I actually did on her that came out in the beginning of the video, stay tuned. I will post it either tomorrow or Thursday. If you guys want to know when, just go to my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna leave the link of all my social media down in the description box, and I'll post there exactly when I'm gonna post the other one, okay? So I hope you guys like this video. These nails are ready for any design that you want to do, and I love the result. Remember, live to inspire. I love you guys.